controller down. It's time to talk about something extra. My name is TJ Leo.
And I'm Andrew.
And this is a Press Pause Extra episode. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Mm-hmm. And today we're introducing a new series, a new mini-series.
Within the spin-off series.
Within the spin-off series, yeah. Wrestling Renaissance has so many of these at this point that it's kind of hard to keep track.
I don't know why you keep making playlists within playlists. I would just say stick them all under extra. Make sure that the titles are in the video titles and people can just control F. You were telling me that you're like, oh, YouTube only lets me feature X number of playlists on the landing page. I was like, well,
yeah.
I think when I'm making too many.
I think what I'm going to do is just like, I'm going to have to merge them, as time goes on. So I'll just merge the oldest one, into the other playlist. But yeah. So the top 50 series. So today we are doing the top 50 Super Nintendo games. Now, this is not how the whole series will go. So there's a reason that we're doing specifically the Super Nintendo. So
you haven't explained this to me yet.
No.
You're like, we'll just do it all at once. Okay.
Yeah,
so I'm going to be learning this, well, not with the audience. I will know by the time the audience hears it. But
yes. Except for our very own Sim31 who's in the chat.
Oh, yeah. How does he always know? Do you, put out a thing in the Discord saying we're about to record?
Well, he shows up at basically all of our live shows. I just talk to him on a practically daily basis on Discord, so... Yeah. Just hey, just FYI if you're around.
He's not just sitting there in our guest chat being like, no, maybe today.
Maybe today they're coming. Nope. He's just he has the link saved. So I just tell him when we're recording and he shows up. Yes, he's a great supporter of the show, obviously. And
thank you, Sim31.
Indeed. Okay, so the original idea for the top 50 series was for me to... So, full disclosure, Andrew does not typically like top 10 lists.
No, hate it.
I like them for a specific reason, which we'll get into in a minute. So the compromise was I'll do my top favorites, basically, for these lists. And the benefit of that is that we get to reminisce about old games. And we get to talk about old games. And many of which people probably completely forgot about. Because this is not a... I don't want to call it objective. Because it's not an objective list. No. This is my list.
Yeah.
This is my list. Your list is going to be different. Andrew's going to be livid at some of the placement of some of these games.
No. It's fine for the most part. There will be a few that might surprise me, but...
Yes. Okay, livid's the wrong word. Yeah, it'll definitely surprise you how low some of these are on the list. But these lists are very personal. They are very specific to me and my tastes. Some of these games, some of the games that you think will be on the list won't even be there. That's just because I don't play every single game that exists as much as I'd like to. And I don't enjoy every single game that's out there. So... everyone's list is going to be different, but I digress. The original vision for this series was to do the top 50 per generation. So I was going to go through each generation. So we were going to go through, NES and Master System. I was going to go through Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, N64, PlayStation 1, etc., so on and so forth, all the way through. So each series would be like a mini series dedicated to that specific generation. But as I went back and started creating these lists, because obviously I have to go do my research and I have to go look up games and being like, oh yeah, I remember that game, and try to come up with these top 50 lists. One thing that I realized very quickly for the earliest ones was that I couldn't pick 50. And there's specific reasons why. So I was going to start with the NES Master System generation, but I don't have really any real experience with the Master System, so it was going to be just a top NES list. And then when I started to create that list, I only ended up with 36.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that we played and remember fondly because they were fun at the time, but not as many of them hold up. And
it's not even just that. It's the fact that the NES, for me, was not my first system. The Super Nintendo was my first system.
Yeah.
So I did play a lot of NES because my uncle had one,
Mhm.
but it really wasn't my bread and butter. Whereas the SNES is like it's like dialed in. Like I love the Super Nintendo.
It's
Um,
crazy how you're only 7 months younger than me, and yet like we have that entire system golf because I was playing like NES like crazy. I soaked up so much of that library before the Super Nintendo was even a thing. Um, and that 7 month difference is all it takes for by the time you were playing video games, the Super Nintendo was out, and so it's just it's kind of weird, but I mean that's just what happens.
and also, I was limited to the library that my uncle had for the NES, and obviously, I've gone back and played NES games since then.
Oh yeah,
But I could still only come up with 36. So I was like, eh,
that's totally fair, honestly.
yeah.
Like if you asked me to make like a list of the actually good NES games, I think I would probably be able to give you about 50 or 60,
Mhm.
which is honestly pretty amazing. And not everybody's going to agree on those because some of those games are going to be ones that like other people don't like. There are going to be people um, who are going to go like Fire Emblem on the NES. Oh, it's so slow compared to what it is on later systems. Like, yeah, but it's still a good game. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, I guess I'll just skip the NES and we'll do like a special extra on NES games at a later date, unrelated to my own personal top 50. So then I
Hmm.
moved to the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis generation, and then I quickly realized there was almost no Genesis games on there because I was a Super Nintendo kid, and I mean, if we really want to be honest with each other, Sega Genesis, it's
It,
fine.
it has a lot of good games, but it's nowhere near like what the Super Nintendo has because there was just
No.
there's more support for the Super Nintendo. More people were
Yeah,
developing for it.
exactly.
There are great Genesis games, but if you think of like
For sure.
like you think of like Mega Man, right? There are 3 Mega Man X games on the Super Nintendo. How many Mega Man games are there on the Genesis? Well, there's one that was like some kind of I can't remember if it was like limited as a rental to like you know how like there were like Blockbuster exclusive rentals. There's one Mega Man: The Wily Wars, and that's just a compilation of Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 with better graphics. So
Mm,
you know,
yeah.
a lot of the big franchises they just didn't have Genesis versions,
No.
and even when they did, a lot of times the Super Nintendo version was better.
Yeah. There will be Genesis games that I reference on this list because they
Hmm.
have a counterpart
Yeah.
that are really good or that I haven't played that I really want to. Um, but what I quickly realized was, you know what? I could just do a top 50 Super Nintendo games list, and that would be just fine. And then everything after this, I'm completely able to do a top 50 for the generation because
Hmm.
after this, I've played those generations main consoles all the way through. I've done N64 and PS1. I've done PS2, GameCube, Xbox Dreamcast for that generation, etc., so on and so forth. So this is kind of a special introduction to the top 50 series, but everything after this series will be generations instead of just specific console. um, so with that being said, do you have any questions before I continue about how I've organized this or anything?
Um, I mean, I guess it'll be answered in time, but I might as well ask: Are you? Did you limit yourself to stuff that you played as a kid, or is this just
Everything,
everything? Does that
everything.
also include like, hey, I played the ROMs of some Japanese games that we never got here, or is that not really a
No,
thing? No,
no,
that's a
North
big thing for
American
me.
only.
That's a
Yeah,
big thing for me. Emulation and fan translations gave me access to so many great games.
yeah. I don't think so. Anyway, I'm pretty sure most 100% of these are North American versions.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
also part of the reason why my list would look different because
yeah.
yours isn't going to have Seiken Densetsu 3 on it, but mine it's
Nope.
going to be like I don't know if it'd be top 10, but it might be. It
Yeah,
might be. That's a really good game. Although that is technically available in North America now. It just, it just took like 25 years to happen.
For sure. And one thing to note as well before we begin is that we're not sure if we're going to cut this up in tens or how we're going to cut it up. So we'll just kind of see how long we go, how much we get out of each game, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But before we get into the top 50 list, I did create. So basically, the way that I created this list was I went to as many top 100 game lists as possible and archives and all kinds of stuff, and just been like, okay, yep, yeah, yeah, I remember that one, yep, and I just wrote them all down, and I came out with a certain amount. And then what I do is, if I could, the way I sort of attacked the list was I went, out of all these games, what's the one I would want to play right now if I had the choice? If I could only pick one of these games, which one would I pick? And that's kind of how the list ended up being ranked the way it is.
That's not a bad way of doing it, but it also depends on mood.
It does depend on mood. So yeah, I mean, this list could be in a different order depending on the different day that I create it. Yeah. So, there is that, but
it's
this
flexible,
is
it's floating, but it's here's approximately how it shakes out.
Approximately. Exactly. Yeah. Some of these might shift here and there, but I think they're all within a span. They're all within a good span. But the ones that didn't make the 50 mark, I've compiled into a quick short list that we can quickly go through here to see what didn't make the list. Now, obviously, these are not the only games that didn't make the list. These are the ones that got cut. They got, I got to 50, and these ones didn't make the 50.
Yeah.
But they were on the list. So let's start with Blackthorn.
Oh yeah, that's a Blizzard game.
It is a Blizzard game. Yeah. I didn't play it originally when back in the day, as it were.
Neither did I. That was when I played later.
The first time I played it was actually very recently. It was in the it was like the Blizzard. No, I think it was in that Xbox Oldies collection or something like that. It was very recent. I can't remember where I played it, or maybe it was in. Is it on Nintendo Switch Online? Maybe it was on there. I played it.
I don't remember if it is.
I just remember it popped up somewhere, and I was like, oh, I'll give that a try. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's kind of like a flashback, out of this world, Prince Persia type of game.
Yeah, very much in line with that, but very dark and also like dark visually, but also like thematically. That's a pretty brutal game, and if you fuck up, you can kill hostages, and they're like hanging, like their bloodied bodies are hanging off their chains. I was like, holy shit. Yep. I can't believe this got released on Super Nintendo. Yeah, I think there's a DOS version of it as well, and maybe even an Amiga version. But I knew this mostly as a Super Nintendo game, just because I was so shocked that they allowed that on the Super Nintendo back in the day.
It literally says on the box art licensed by Nintendo, so
they
definitely did.
Yeah, and
and it's got the seal of quality in the bottom left corner.
Yeah,
just noticed that too.
Yeah,
look at that. It's actually it is a good game. I just I couldn't put it above the rest, which I guess we'll see how we feel about that.
Yeah, that's totally fair. It's a notable game. It's a neat thing, but I wouldn't put it in a top 50 either.
All right, let's see what our next honorable mention is. Batman Returns from Konami. It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up. It was very difficult, very, very difficult. And I remember enjoying it, but I also remember just never really getting past like stage 2. It was just like, it was brutal.
Beat 'em ups are a dime a dozen on the Super Nintendo, and there are better ones. So
foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing for sure.
Yeah, I bet we're going to see a lot of Capcom on this list.
I think we will. All right, next one. Speaking of Capcom,
that is a surprise to me. That would have absolutely been in my top 50. That would have been in my top 15.
Ooh,
I really like this game.
There you go. Not much to say about it. I didn't play it. It kind of didn't make the list because I didn't play it as much as
the game. By the way, for anybody who's just listening to the audio version, the game is Breath of Fire 2.
Oh yeah, I guess I guess I didn't say the name of the game this time. Yeah, I got to remember to do that. Breath of Fire 2. I just don't have enough experience with it. I remember playing it, but I definitely didn't get absorbed into it or anything like that. I don't know why. Maybe it came late in the Super Nintendo's life cycle. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? But it just didn't make it.
I love this game. I like it way more than the first one.
All right.
Yeah.
Next one. Secret of Evermore.
Wow, really? You cut Secret of Evermore?
Yeah,
I don't think I could possibly be more shocked than I am right now because
I told you there was going to be some shockers on this list.
We played the shit out of that game together.
Yeah. But in my adult years, I just don't enjoy it for whatever reason. I can't get into it.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
I have fond memories of it. I just I couldn't. Again, with the way that I approached this list, it just didn't make it.
The game, it does require a bit of an investment at first because you have the bone. In fact, you can even see in the cover art, he's got the bone, and that doesn't cut the grass, and you need to get past the thick grass to access a lot of areas. It's just, it's an investment at first. But once you get that first bladed weapon, man, the world is your oyster. I love this game. Like, cool. I genuinely cannot get enough of this game. I haven't played it in a while. Maybe I should play it again sometime soon.
Well, I have a feeling that statement is going to come up quite frequently.
Yeah.
in this series.
I've not played this game in like a decade, at least.
Let's see what the next one is. True Lies.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's a top-down shooter. That's fine. It's like Hotline Miami in slow motion.
I notice you appear to have Spanish box art.
Finding the box art was tough for several of these games. Some of them are in French. I grabbed what I could.
This is a movie licensed game that's it's okay. It's better than a lot of others, but it's.
I just remember playing it. I think it was a rental, and I've never even seen the movie, so I don't know. Yeah, but I just remember it. So
yeah.
This next one may surprise some people, but for me, not so much. Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
I think it would earn a spot on a top 50 list, but I can understand like it not going into like a top 25 because it's a fun game. It's really good with two players. But
it's just really fucking hard.
Yeah,
it
gets tricky.
Yeah, it's tricky. All right.
Is that on your top 50 for PS2 games?
We'll get there.
Yeah, I bet we will.
I bet we will. In probably a year.
Yeah.
At the rate we do extras.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got next. Ninja Warriors.
I've only played a little bit of this.
Side-scrolling beat 'em up again.
Yeah. It's fun, but I can see why it wouldn't make the cut. It's kind of straightforward.
Remember that magazine that I have that's like half destroyed, the EGM?
Yeah.
It's like half destroyed with no cover. This is a huge part of the of that magazine.
Oh, yeah.
I remember drooling over the visuals. It's because it's a very pretty game.
It is.
Great art style. It's just
they actually
generic.
Put out a remake of it. Ninja Warriors again, 2 or 3 years ago, I think. And it's basically, hey, what if we remade this game, but then redrew everything in super high resolution? And guess what? It looks great.
Oh,
it looks awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Didn't know that.
Yep.
And then the last honorable mention is a funny one. Uniracers.
Yeah. I still think it would make it onto a top 50 list that I made, but this game was like all the rage for a short period of time, and then it just, that was the end of it. It was this weird, unique game that I kind of thought was going to turn maybe into a franchise with how hard it was being pushed, but it just never did.
It's just one of those games where you play it for 5 minutes and you're like, yeah, I've had enough. It's fine. It's cute.
It's fun. It's cute. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's
a unicycle racing game.
Yeah, so, it's like all the unicycles. The unicycles are the characters.
Yeah, there's no people.
Yeah, there's no people. It's just it's like they almost look like what's the dog breed? The really long, the wiener dogs. What are those called?
Greyhounds.
No. Well, yeah,
Oh,
those two. No, Dachshund. That's what I was thinking of.
Dachshunds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the really long, thin dogs with the pointy snouts. They
Yeah.
always reminded me of Dachshunds.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, those are my honorable mentions that didn't make the list. Obviously, there's lots of games that didn't make the list in general, but these are the ones that made my my list, but didn't make the top 50.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into the top 50. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to reminisce. Starting with the death and return
we
of
got video.
Superman.
Death and Return of Superman. Oh yeah, so this is it this or oh, damn it. Is this is the beat 'em up, right?
This is the beat 'em up. Yeah. This is
Yeah,
the beat 'em up.
okay.
Yeah.
Here's a quick question. Is my microphone still coming through?
Yes, it is.
Okay, because I swatted at a bug and I hit my my USB hub. I was worried that
Jesus.
I was worried that I might have disconnected it. Okay.
Nope, you're good.
So yeah, the I was thinking there's this is made by Blizzard, and
Yep.
there was a fighting game that they made before this. It was like Justice League Tournament Fighter or some shit. And that was the game that led to the creation of Diablo, because Blizzard made Blizzard either made the Super Nintendo or the Genesis version, and then the company that became Blizzard North that designed Diablo, they developed the other version of the game, and they met at like CES or E3 or something when they were both showing off their respective versions, and that's how those two teams met and decided, that one would acquire the other. So that indirectly led to the creation of Diablo. But yes, anecdote aside, yeah, Death and Return of Superman. Remember that was a big event in comic books back in the 90s. It's like, oh, Superman's died.
Yep,
but
it's a big deal.
It was like, but who cares? Comic book characters die all the time and then come back.
Yeah, you had to be into that scene for it to be a big deal, I think.
Yeah, but the people who are into that scene know that, like, yeah, but he's only going to stay dead for so long.
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing.
They could not resist bringing him back almost immediately. Like, I think it was like 6 months, which translates to 6 issues of Superman before he.
Yeah, it wasn't long. Yeah. But the game itself is just pretty standard beat 'em up, but it has some unique characteristics and a kind of a cool art style. Some good music. One of my favorite parts, he hasn't done it yet in this footage, but you can actually like pick up your opponent and throw him against the backdrop. He hasn't done it yet, and sometimes the backdrop will like react to getting slammed.
Yeah.
So sometimes you'll throw him into like an electric fence or like a control panel or through a door. It's pretty cool.
To me, the problem with making a Superman game, or really making Superman anything, is that unless exactly, unless everybody has like kryptonite, brass knuckles, then how exactly?
That's why I don't like Superman as a character, as a superhero. He's too powerful. It's like,
he's too powerful. He's got to have a weakness that isn't like this rare space rock, but everyone's
got one.
Yeah, one of those problems. I don't think they really thought it through, because like Superman wasn't invented to be like a 80-year franchise. It was, hey, we've got Action Comics and we'll create a character for this story. Oh, he's really popular. Oh, I guess we should have thought of giving
him a weakness,
other
than just some space rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing about kryptonite is it doesn't even come from the comics. It came from like there was like a film serial series, like a black and white, back in the days when they would do like instead of like 20 minutes of previews before movies, they would have like a short film serial, like like a 10-minute. It was basically like a television episode, except television wasn't a thing back then, so this is how they did it. So they would have they actually had animated ones as well that I actually really like, from Max Fleischer was the guy in charge of that. Really classic film series. But there were live action ones. I think it was a film series. I don't think it was a TV series. But anyway, whatever it was, they introduced a plot line where somebody found something that could, like, somebody found an element that could damage Superman, and then with the comics they were like, oh, that's a good idea, we could use that as a plot device. So they started using it in the comics.
And now it's just like the only thing that you ever get in these Superman movies, and
Yeah,
like,
that new one's apparently really good though.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
People keep praising it.
I've definitely fallen off of the superhero movie train.
Oh
though,
yeah,
so,
God, yeah.
Yeah, just to me, it ended with Avengers Endgame. I'm like, that's it. That's all I need. It was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed this game. I never beat it. It's really difficult. The first few levels are not that bad, but the more you get into it, the crazier it gets. You play different versions of Superman throughout this game. You eventually play as like a robot version of Superman, and he like flies around, and it becomes almost a shoot 'em up in a way. It's really weird, but it's very difficult, but very fun. Beat 'em ups were all the rage back then.
Yeah.
The only thing really missing from this game for me was a lack of co-op, because like,
yeah, what are you gonna have, like inverted colors Superman? Like he's got red bodysuit with blue underwear, boots, and cape.
yeah,
That's
I don't know how they would do it, or who the other. I mean, you could put like Green Lantern in there or something, I guess, but like, it's just beat 'em ups that aren't co-op are typically not great.
Yeah,
half the fun of a beat 'em up is beating up dudes with your friends, right?
Yeah, so, getting them caught in between you and just bouncing them back and forth. Love that shit.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, it's not a perfect game, and that's why it lands at number 50. Good game, but definitely not one of my favorites. But
you
made the list.
You put it above Secret of Evermore.
I did. I still have fun with this game, even though I suck at it.
That's how I feel about a lot of video games.
yeah.
So let me ask you this: are there any video games out there that you can say like you are legitimately good at?
I mean, I feel like I'm pretty good at most games, but like if you're talking like legitimately a badass at something, I mean, I'm pretty damn good at another game on this list that I don't want to talk about yet, because it's on the list higher. Modern games. Legitimately good at, I don't know. I mean I feel like I'm an above average game player.
Well, yeah, but that's because we play a lot of video games. But like, for me, like the only game that I think I could say like, oh, I'm really good at this game is probably the Tony Hawk games.
Oh, I used to be. I used to be amazing at SSX Tricky. But yeah, I don't know what I think I'm too much of a jack of all trades to be a master at anything these days. Obviously, as I've stated many times on this show, Soldier of Fortune 2. I mean, I was in the zone in that game. I was like I said, I was constantly told I was aimbotting. I'm like, nope. I just play this game religiously. That's my advantage. So I just don't stop playing it. But yeah, I don't think there's another game that I would say.
Doomsday looks really stupid in that picture.
Is that actually, you know what game I'm really good at that kind of surprised me was Frostpunk.
Oh yeah,
because that game is really difficult. But it's like anything, you play it enough times and you get good at it.
I can't believe they put the bloody Superman logo in the Super Nintendo version.
Yeah, I think as you take damage in this game, you turn into a robot or something. It's weird. I don't know. Whoever's playing this long play is really good at this game. So I don't think he's taken a single hit yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's number 50. Let's get out of number 49, shall we? And this one might surprise you.
All right.
Breath of Fire 1.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah.
Like I said, I prefer 2, but
I don't know. I'm trying to skip ahead to some gameplay here. Yeah, I don't know what it was about Breath of Fire 2. Like I said, I just didn't play it. I played it, but not anywhere near as much as I played this first one. Man, look at those graphics. So good. So timeless. I'll stop this fire. Get you, da. Poof.
Yeah, the spells never look as impressive in the field as they do in battle.
No, they don't. Still cool though. Still cool. Surprised Breath of Fire never made a comeback.
So there was a mobile exclusive game several years ago, but other than that, yeah, it just it went up to the PS2 days, and then they just kind of stopped making them. I'm not really sure why.
I don't know. I mean, Capcom's got some pretty huge hits, so
Yeah,
just not something they've come back to. Maybe they will one day. You never know.
yeah,
It would be one of those cool things to have at like an E3 type environment where, we have no idea what it is, and then all of a sudden the Breath of Fire logo shows up.
yeah.
Be pretty cool. I don't know how they would do it in a modern sense, though, without it coming across as like a Dragon Quest type game or like a Final Fantasy ripoff.
Well, I mean,
they should probably just stick to 2D, honestly.
Well, you don't transform into dragons in either of those games.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Remember how cool this battle was? Like it was like it was sort of a 3D look,
Yeah.
and the characters were animated.
It was so different than any other RPG, right? Because like Earthbound, you had like it was like fate. You couldn't even see your character. It was like you were facing them.
Yeah.
And then Final Fantasy was like a
side view.
Side view of the battle. Yeah. This was kind of like a Diablo isometric kind of view.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cool though. It was a good game.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it. All right, let's move on to the next one. Next one is another one that probably won't make most people's top 50 lists, but for me it does, and that is Battletoads and Double Dragon.
Huh. Yeah.
Do you remember this game?
Yeah, I do. It's it's okay, but I wouldn't I don't know. As far as beat 'em ups go, I always thought this one didn't quite live up to its potential. Like it's really more Battletoads than it is Double Dragon.
It's I mean, there's the 2D levels which are more Double Dragonish, and then there's the Battletoads levels. Like this first one is very Battletoadsy.
Yeah. But like they both have like the Battletoad style of health and the Battletoad style of combos and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know why they called it Battletoads and Double Dragon. Should have just been like
Battletoads featuring Double. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I really enjoyed it, and I think I enjoyed it because it was slightly easier than the actual Battletoads games, which were just unrelentingly impossible.
Yeah, well, does this one have the fucking like the jet bike scene?
It does have a jet bike scene.
Oh god damn it!
It's not as bad as the NES one though.
Yeah, the NES one, I could never do that.
I think I did one time, but it wasn't back then though. It was like I went back and played it because I was curious as to how difficult it was, and I was like, this was frustrating. Just this random jet bike level in the middle of a beat 'em up that's really, 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 really difficult.
Yeah, and the reason why it's so difficult is because you can drive down off the platform. And so if you're in the air and you hit down at all, it just says, "Oh, you must want to just fall to your death for some reason." It's like, why would you even?
Games liked punishing you back then.
Yeah,
I just like doing it. I don't know. Was the original Battletoads an arcade game? Maybe it was an arcade game, and that was why it was designed that way. Suck your quarters away.
I'm not sure if there was an arcade version.
I'd have to look into that.
I mean, I do know that there was an arcade Battletoads, but I don't know if the original Battletoads started as an arcade game or not. Now, here's my question: are the people going to see that text that just came up for us? No,
that's just for you and I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Sim31's in the chat, and he said, "Why are these guys able to, walk around in space?"
I want to know why that hand and balls are coming out of that fan.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make. Oh, there you go.
Oh, so it did stop, and it gets shredded up, and okay, yeah, all right, okay, all right, fair enough. You got me.
Once the fan turns on, it's okay. Yeah, jeez, That's fun.
Why is there an exhaust fan going out into space, though? Like, wouldn't you want to keep the air inside?
Yeah, I don't know what they're exhausting. It's a good question. Gas fumes? But that would include oxygen, though.
Yeah, but you wouldn't need a fan to blow them out. They just
That's
get
true.
sucked out through the vacuum.
Yeah, that's a good question. Oh, look, there's
a Bobo.
Oh, my
He's
God.
just walking out there.
No spacesuit, just...
No, his muscles protect him from the vacuum. Oh, well, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
He's as dead as could possibly be.
They just committed
I look forward
murder.
to seeing 5 of him in the next level.
Yes, exactly. All right, let's move on. This next one we've talked about on the show before, Demon's Crest.
I fucking love this game. This is such an underrated Super Nintendo game. Like, people didn't...
Look at that art style, man.
Yeah, people didn't buy this back in the day. Apparently, this game sold really poorly.
It did, yeah.
Like,
this was a sequel to Gargoyle's Quest, right?
Yeah, and it's the best one.
Yeah.
It's way better. Like, I mean, Gargoyle's Quest is fine. It's an NES and a Game Boy game, and it's about as good as, that type of game can be on those platforms. But this, god damn, this game is so beautiful. It's so much fun to play. There's so much to do.
I never beat this one, I don't think.
There's
but I really, really enjoyed it. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is it based on, like, where you go, or what you do, or what you pick up, or something? Or?
Yeah, what you pick up. There's, so you know how you get the crests that transform you into different types of demons? Mm-hmm. There's like secret stuff that lets you turn into the sort of the ultimate demon, and that lets you get the true ending.
Gotcha. Look at that. That's so cool.
It is.
He like sticks his head through the freaking cave, and he's
and
like, "I'm still coming for you."
His head falls off, skin rots away. God.
So cool.
Yeah.
Pretty game, man.
Yeah.
Even today, it still really holds up.
It's,
visually
absolutely
impressive. Yeah. Yeah.
So to answer the question, did we buy did we buy these when we were kids, or did we rent them? We rented them because we were kids and we couldn't afford to buy all these games. We're adults now. We can't afford to buy all these games.
My parents bought me the occasional game. I had, I think, about 25 Super Nintendo games back then by the time it was over.
Yeah.
But, 90% of these games were rented for sure.
Yeah, I could expect to get a game like maybe twice a year for birthday or Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, birthday, Christmas. Yeah.
And then the rest of them were rentals, and occasionally you would find something good in the bargain bin. I found my copy of Chrono Trigger in the bargain bin.
Ooh.
For like $15, and I'm like,
"Ooh, steal!"
What?
It's worth like $200 in the package now.
In that case, I think it was because our local Rogers Video was clearing space to make room for like PlayStation games and stuff, and they were shrinking their Super Nintendo shelf space. But Chrono Trigger, man,
steal.
Yeah, crazy good deal. But because usually the bargain bins were just like the yearly sports titles. It was like last year's, it's like, oh, here's NHL 92 because it's 1993, right? Yep. So there usually wasn't great stuff in bargain bins. It's the same thing with movies, but it's always worth looking into those because once in a while you would find something cool. So yeah, most of these, when we played them back in the day, we rented them because there were also video stores you could rent them from.
Yeah, the higher we get on this list, the more we'll get to ones that I owned.
Yeah,
or my parents gave me. I should more say. Whereas like the bottom half of this list, no, not so much. More rentals for sure.
Yeah.
Certain games are worth buying.
Yeah, Demon's Crest, man, fucking great game. Everybody should go out and play that. If you have any love for side-scrolling platformers, you should absolutely play this game.
Yeah, not super easy, so keep that in mind.
No, not super easy, but not super difficult either. It just, requires a bit of finesse, requires learning the systems a bit. But I would say it's like above average in difficulty, but not like crazy hard.
No, it's this. Watching this footage though is making me want to go play it again.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can beat it. Probably not, but
also,
you never know.
Also, fantastic music.
I was contemplating having volume on for this
Yeah,
video.
but that would be, we'd have to talk over it. And
Well, I was going to just put it like dimly low, but
then people would have a hard time hearing it. But like, believe me when I say this game has sick ass music.
Many of the games on this list have that in common.
A lot of them do.
Yeah, so good. All right, let's move on to the next one. This one you may have forgotten about. Joe and Mac 2.
Absolutely not. Tropics. I would never forget about Joe and Mac.
No? Good.
No. My
not
sister,
as pretty of a game.
my sister Sarah and I, we used to play this all the time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't play the second one nearly as much as the first one.
Oh, we played the second one way more than the first one. Second one's better. There's more going on in it.
Yeah. It was basically just a action platformer.
Yeah.
Where you were a caveman and you were fighting dinosaurs and other cavemen.
Yep.
And making sure you didn't die in pits of death. And then there was these little power-ups that you could pick up. It was pretty difficult. It was difficult.
Challenging, but very cartoonish, very colorful. Just, man, a lot of fun. Not a super complicated game, but it didn't need to be. No. It had, the bosses in this game were huge.
Yeah,
because they were
Tyrannosaurus Rex,
great big dinosaurs, and you'd be like, "Whoa, it's like the size of the screen."
Yeah, cool sound effects too.
Yeah.
And that music.
Oh yeah,
it's so iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you go to the village and it's like do 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 do.
Who made this game?
It was published by Data East. I don't know if it was like one of their internal teams that developed it or what.
Data East. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, such a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Got to save all the cave women.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know what this thing was supposed to be.
It's like
giant worm.
It's like Duke Nukem. You know, nobody steals our chicks and lives.
Yeah. It's so true. It's so true. Yeah, fun game, super fun game, and it's co-op. You gotta love co-op games back then, man.
Mm-hmm.
So good. I'm just enjoying watching this footage.
Obligatory minecart section. Every game had them.
Yeah. Definitely not one of the better ones, but it was good.
No, but it was fun.
Indeed. Look at that meat.
Mm-hmm.
Just a pile of meat sitting on the ground. What could go wrong?
The meat and swallow it whole, including the bone. No, wait, but you could spit out the bones once you got them, didn't you? You had like 3 bones you could spit out or something after that? Yeah.
Yep. Oh, look, he pooped out a bone. That was weird. Yeah. Great game.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I don't know what's next on the list. What is it? Oh, yeah. This one's an obvious one. Killer Instinct.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got here. There we go. I mean, what needs to be said about Killer Instinct? It's this is not my favorite Killer Instinct game. That goes to another that will be on a different list.
I'm assuming that's KI Gold on the N64.
Maybe.
Which is, I mean, it's the better version. It's basic because Killer Instinct had a few versions because it was originally an arcade game. That was purportedly running on N64 hardware. In fact, the tracked mode, when it got to the end, it would be like, coming in 1995 for Ultra 64. It's like, no to both of those. But there was a Super Nintendo version. There was a Game Boy version, which was, of course, laughable, but, it's a Game Boy game. And then there was an N64 version. And the technology of the arcade version is kind of neat. They obviously had to scale it back considerably for the Super Nintendo version. Because the arcade version, the backgrounds are actually video files.
Oh, cool.
But all it is, it's just a pan of the camera across the arena, and they just advance or rewind the video as the characters move back and forth.
What is happening right here?
Is that like some kind of finisher move that just makes the guy down? I don't know. That was weird.
Humiliation.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so this is going to look like a Mortal Kombat ripoff to a lot of people, and I mean, yeah, it kind of is. It definitely takes more from Mortal Kombat than it does from like Street Fighter 2.
Street Fighter, yeah.
But
it's
I mean,
kind of like a hybrid, but more towards Mortal Kombat.
It definitely so. Although this stage is Mortal Kombat as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this looks like a stage from Mortal Kombat 3. You know where fucking who is it? Cyrax or whatever is like half sunk in the sand in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But this game, the thing about
Cyrax.
This game was that it made a huge deal out of getting big sick combos.
Oh yeah, man.
To the point that there were also special moves called combo breakers that could get you out from hit stun from a combo.
You threw him off the edge.
Yeah.
God, that was
Which
cool.
is also a Mortal Kombat thing. That's the thing you can do in the pit. If you finish somebody with an uppercut, they fall down into the spike pit below.
Yeah.
You don't get that cool Mode 7 falling shot, though.
No. And there's no blood in this either.
Yeah. Well, there's a little bit of blood in it, but it's not...
Is it?
Like, yeah.
All I've been seeing is these like flashes of light when you punch
that's because they've been...
It's like a boom, 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 boom,
Well, yeah, because he's been fighting like non-human...
Oh, yeah, there's blood. There you go.
He
right.
was fighting Orchid earlier. There was blood. But yeah, yeah, I mean, it was part of Rare's push to like, hey, let's do pre-rendered CGI characters on the Super Nintendo to make them look like crazy high detailed. And on your screen that you're watching this on right now, you might be wondering, well, how the fuck would anybody fall for that? You got to remember, we were playing on like tiny ass CRT televisions, like 13-inch CRT screens connected by composite video instead of like, 50-inch HD TVs with perfect HDMI signals. It looked much more believable. It looked much more convincing back then.
Yep.
But yeah, man.
Combo breaker.
Yep. Combo breaker.
So good.
Mm-hmm. Also, another fun fact about this game: one of the playable characters is the antagonist from a very early Rare game, Saberwolf.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Was the antagonist from a treasure hunting game that they put out on the Spectrum. The Spectrum, if you will.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a raptor in this game.
Yep.
His name is Riptor.
Riptor.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's something.
Yeah, this was blood for some reason.
Yeah, I guess he's an alien dinosaur.
Who the fuck knows?
But yeah, I would say this is a better fighting game than the Mortal Kombat series. Maybe not as entertaining as the Mortal Kombat series because there's give and take there, right?
Yeah. I would say it probably functions better on the Super Nintendo than Mortal Kombat did.
Probably, yeah, especially as a fighting game. You know?
Arcade version of Mortal Kombat. I don't know. I've actually never played the arcade version.
Speaking of Saberwolf,
yep, I never played the arcade version of Killer Instinct, so I don't know how that holds up against the arcade version of Mortal Kombat. But on the home consoles, yeah, I'd say that at least Mortal Kombat 1, Killer Instinct is definitely better than. It's way more responsive.
Yeah.
Although I do kind of like Mortal Kombat 2 on the Super Nintendo.
We may talk about that later. One thing that I really love Killer Instinct for is not specifically this game, but the series in general is this is the reason I watch Evo. Because watching them do these Ultra combo.
Yeah, like, they just so melt crazy. The entire health bar. Yeah,
I'm just like watching this and I'm just like, how do you do that? I can't play these games like that. Yeah, I suck at fighting games, but I had a lot of fun with fighting games back then. So, all right, we spent a lot of time with Killer Instinct. Let's move on to the next one, which will pull at the nostalgia from both of us.
Oh, look,
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Black boxer in a fighting game in the 90s. Jeez. I wonder who that's a reference to. Yes, I love this game.
It's great.
Is that the one that's in? No, I actually don't have anything in my Super Nintendo at the moment. This is actually the game that, it didn't kill my Super Nintendo, but this is the game that was in my Super Nintendo when it died.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was showing it to someone, and then they wanted to see a different game. And I turned the system off. I put in a different game, and I flipped the switch to turn it on, and it didn't come back on. So
That sucks.
so
It's always bad.
this was the last game that I played on my classic childhood Super Nintendo.
Yeah, this game's great. It's got great music. It's very simple beat 'em up, side scrolling.
Yeah, there's no up and down in this game. It's just left and right.
Just such a side scroller. That's all it is. Yeah,
and it's only single player. Well, there is a one-on-one fighting mode with the Megazord and the final boss. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's not proper. It's not a proper 2-player mode.
No, I really debated between this one and the Power Rangers movie game, because that one is co-op.
Yeah, but this one's better.
This one's better.
The movie game is ridiculously hard.
Yeah, it's way too hard. Even in co-op, it's just insane.
Yeah, you have such a paltry amount of health. If anything, this game is maybe a little too easy, but the movie game goes way too far in the other direction.
Way too
difficult. How is a child supposed to finish that? It's brutal.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely brutal. But yeah, I played this game a million times. This is one of the ones I owned. Was this one for sure. Yeah, you can play as all the Rangers, even though for some reason the female Rangers look exactly the same as the male Rangers once they're in their suit. Also,
it's based on the first season, so no Green Ranger.
Yeah, no Green Ranger. Yeah, this was the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yeah, great game though. All right. Not much more to say on that one. It's a pretty simple game.
Yeah.
This next one, everyone knows, F-Zero.
Of course, launch title.
Yep. This one made my list higher than I expected it to, because I really didn't spend a lot of time with F-Zero back in the day. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But it was never really... My love affair with F-Zero really didn't kick off until GX.
Yeah.
On the GameCube. Spoilers for another list.
Yeah.
But I still really enjoyed this game. Great music, super fast. I love how many racers you race against. I mean, I like arcade racing games in general. It's one thing that modern gaming is lacking is arcade racing games.
Yeah.
But this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this game was always super impressive, both for its graphics and just how fucking fast it goes. Like this is, I mean, it's not unusual for games to run at 60 hertz on the Super Nintendo, but like this it looks so smooth.
In Mode 7.
Yeah,
very impressive back then.
That's not going to come across to viewers of this video because we recorded at a different frame rate, but watching this game run at 60 FPS as it does on a real Super Nintendo, it looks so smooth.
Yep.
Did you ever play F-Zero 99, that Switch games they did? Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. Yeah. Did they get rid of that? Was that another one of those stupid timely games?
I don't know.
I know that they still have Tetris 99.
Yeah, Tetris 99 still works. You don't see a lot of people playing it anymore. No. A lot of times you'll get like 30 people and then the rest will pop in immediately, which means it's bots, but you know.
It's still an absolute crime that Super Mario 35
that was fucking stupid.
That was an amazing game. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll come back one day.
Yeah, we continue to hope for a new F-Zero, and it keeps not happening.
It boggles my mind how there has not been an F-Zero since the GameCube. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Nintendo, the reasoning, from what I understand, the reasoning has been, well, we wouldn't want to make a new one unless we figured out something cool and new to do with it. I'm like, but you don't.
Just make GX2.
It's been GX was so amazing. Long. There are people who would be playing an F-Zero game for the first time. You genuinely do not need to do anything new. Just keep doing the stuff that you did before, which was good. Just keep doing the good stuff.
And can you imagine how gorgeous it would be?
Oh my god, yeah.
Like the leap in graphics since then has been just crazy.
Have you played what is it, Fast Racing Fusion or whatever? Yeah,
yep.
I mean, I imagine it'd be kind of like that. I mean, that game's more of an ode to
Wipeout.
To Wipeout, yeah. But I mean, Wipeout and F-Zero aren't terribly different. They're both high-speed racers with hovercrafts. I mean,
Wipeout has weapons, though.
Wipeout definitely has more of I don't want to say like a musical focus, but it's definitely got a particular theme. It's got a highly futuristic stylized theme. This is futuristic and sci-fi, but it doesn't quite have
it
the
controls
same.
very similar. I would agree with that.
Yeah, they're in the same ballpark, even if they're not exactly the same thing. But you look at Fast Fusion or Fast RMX or whatever, and it's like, yeah, you could absolutely do this.
And unfortunately, Wipeout is also another series that has just been swept under the rug. It's like, guys, we want those games. Like,
and the thing is, you don't have to, like, just once per generation.
Yeah, we don't need 17 games.
Yeah,
we're just asking for one a gen. That's all we need.
Just one. Put one on the Switch 2. Put one on whatever comes next. Like just one per generation.
The studio that made Wipeout though is gone, so they have to figure out someone else to make it.
Yeah,
but F-Zero, I'm sure, can be made again.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, F-Zero's great. All right, I don't know what the next one is. I think we both love this one. Maximum Carnage.
Maximum Carnage. Yeah.
Yep.
Famous/infamous for being the one LJN game that the Angry Video Game Nerd kind of liked.
Yeah, it's probably the only LJN game that's any decent.
Yeah.
Co-op beat 'em up.
This was a fun one.
Yeah, very difficult.
Yeah, even if it absolutely did steal music, there's
Oh really?
Yeah, there's a song in this game that is just "The Mob Rules" by Black Sabbath.
Oh,
just it's without the lyrics, of course, but it's like
it's Super Nintendoized.
Yeah, it's Super Nintendoized, but it's 100% The Mob Rules.
It's not the opening theme song, is it?
No. It's the one No. It's the one when you get to the top of the building and you fight like the.
When you're climbing the and then you get
chick
to the top.
Who throws the lightning bolts and then like the 6-armed Spider-Man. That
Oh yeah, I do remember that. That's so funny.
It's The Mob Rules. It's a great song, but
great song.
Yeah. But Black Sabbath isn't the band that made music for this game. It was Green Jelly. Remember that? They promoted that.
Green Jelly.
Yeah. But this was cool because this was a tie-in to a like the Death and Return of Superman. This was a tie-in to a comic book event going on at the time, and they actually had comic book panels as the cinematics in this game. They're super pixelated, of course, but like it's recognizably them, and they're animated too. So it's like motion comics before motion comics. Remember when motion comics were a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the climbing.
Yeah. So it was, it was a neat game. I enjoyed the sequel as well, Separation Anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Although I only played that on the Genesis. I don't know why I never played the Super Nintendo version. I did play it
on the Super Nintendo, but I don't remember a whole lot about it for whatever reason.
It was kind of more of the same, but it was fun.
Yeah. But yeah, if you played this game in co-op, one player played as Spider-Man and the other played as Venom.
Yes, and Venom was very popular at the time.
Yes, he was. And the only other, I would say, notable thing about this game was the Super Nintendo cartridge was red.
Oh yeah, bright red.
Bright, maximum red. Which was very, very cool. Very fun game.
The
very
sound
unique
of
art
that
style.
Lightning bolt, that sound effect is burned into my brain forever.
Yeah. Yep, she's firing from up top.
Mm-hmm.
They're almost at the part where you were talking about with the music.
Yeah, there's
what the hell was that? Oh, right. Yeah. The fake.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, you get up here.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Rooftop, let's go.
They were saying let's go before kids today.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's where they got it from. They went back in time and played.
This is where it kicks in.
Maybe it's a good thing we didn't play audio because maybe we'd get copyright struck for that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who she is though.
Yeah, I fucking.
Oh, here's
forget. Yeah. These are pixelated versions of the illustrations from the comics.
So cool.
Yeah.
Carnage was awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're so cool. Did you see the Venom 3 movie or no Venom 2?
No.
Venom 2? No. It was actually pretty good.
Oh yeah.
The first Venom movie. I haven't seen the third one, but the second one was pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't seen Venom, but you know what I have seen? I've
Hmm.
seen fucking Morbius.
Oh god, I've heard. I was told to stay away. I was told to stay away.
For good reason.
Yeah, that and Madam Web was told to stay away from
Oh
that
yeah, I've
too.
heard that one's terrible as well.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to. Let's see, where are we on the list? Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
we
move on to the
just
next one.
shit talk Sony Spider-Man movies all night.
Yep. So this was
Oh yeah,
Magical Quest.
yeah. So Capcom made a bunch of Mickey Mouse. They made a bunch of Disney games. They had the rights to make video games based on Disney characters. So there was a ton of them. Like everybody knows DuckTales, of course. But then they also made the Chip and Dale game.
Yep,
And
Lion King.
Yeah, Lion King. No,
Oh, maybe
Lion
not
King.
Lion King.
Lion King was Virgin Interactive.
Oh right, yes, that's right.
But they made a Aladdin game. They made the Super Nintendo Aladdin game, not the Genesis game.
Mhm.
That one I believe was also Virgin Interactive, which is why it's a completely different game.
Different games. Yeah.
Although I really like the Super Nintendo. Like I know people are like, "Oh, the Genesis version's better because you get a sword." And like, don't get me wrong, the Genesis version is cool. It looks great. But I like the Super Nintendo Aladdin as well. But yeah, these Mickey Mouse games were fun.
Yeah, I didn't like the other one. I don't remember what the other one was called.
Castle of Illusion.
Castle of Illusion. Yeah, I didn't like that one for whatever reason. It was quite a bit different than this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one just it was great music, very pretty looking.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
This is giving me such nostalgia vibes right now. It's just because I haven't seen this in so long, but it's so fun and so clever. I think doesn't he turn into different like classes or something like that? Like he turns into a wizard at some point, or I can't remember. It's been so long, but super fun game, great boss fights. Yeah, I mean I don't know what more to say about it. It was just a great.
You can really tell that the frame rate is affecting things because
he's disappeared.
Yeah, he disappears instead of flickering.
Yeah, yeah, and it'll look completely different again when I edit it.
Yeah.
So it'll be even more fun. Yeah, very fun game. I kind of want to play this again because I can't picture the music in my head, but I know it was great because I can like my brain is like searching for it, searching the archives, and I just can't find it. But yeah, great music. I mean, it's Capcom.
Yeah,
it's hard to expect anything other than greatness from them, especially back then. All right, let's move on to number 40. We're cracking the top 40 here. What is this one? Oh, this is one of the only games on the list that I could say is probably more of a Genesis game, but I played it on the Super Nintendo.
Okay. I had a feeling it was going to be Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim. I have his voice implanted in my brain.
The in-game version or the cartoon version?
This one.
Yeah.
This one. Groovy.
Yeah. Groovy.
Groovy.
Yeah, he would talk. This game was great because this was part of an era where artists and game designers were thinking, well, now that we've got, systems this powerful, what if we tried to make characters that were animated like cartoons?
Like cartoons.
Yeah, this and
like look at that.
Yeah. Bubsy, you remember Bubsy Bobcat? That was another game that was like that, where they're like, let's animate this like a cartoon. Yep, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, and this game was really fun. It does have a Genesis version. The Genesis version looks a little bit different just because of the color palette differences. Like Genesis just can't do as many colors as the Super Nintendo, but it still looks great because they leaned into the limited color palette. And
I forgot about these levels.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Genesis version almost has kind of a comic book look with like more solid colors and bolder shading, just because they had fewer colors to work with. So it looks good on both. It looks a little bit different, but it looks good on both versions.
Yep. Wow, look at the background on that. So good.
Yep. The only problem with this is that it was sometimes hard to tell what was background, like what you could, what you would move in front of and what would block you. That was probably the biggest problem with this game because everything
Far
was
from a perfect game,
yeah,
for sure.
everything
Definitely had
was
its issues.
super detailed. This also got an HD remake on the
Yep.
360, which looked
Yep.
fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
The only
Also another game that's not super easy.
yeah, the biggest regret I have about this game is that the creator turned out to be kind of an asshole.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Doug Tenapel. Like, don't get me wrong. He designed a cool, like a fun character in a really great video game, but apparently he's kind of a prick. But you know, whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of those in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
As it stands.
Yeah, but like I said, there was a cartoon that they made off of this because that's how popular this game got in the 90s.
It was very popular.
And it was a really funny cartoon.
Yeah,
Like,
and they made 3 of these games, I think.
In a way, I kind of prefer the cartoon to the game. Not because the game is bad, just because the cartoon was
so good.
So funny. And they had Dan Castellaneta, the voice of Homer Simpson, as Jim.
Yeah, and you can hear it so clearly when he talks. You're just like, you might as well just say, don't!
Yeah.
It's so good. Well, why is he fighting a snowman on this alien planet? Who knows?
No, it's hell. Or pardon me, it's heck.
They literally say heck in the game.
Yeah. Because
so why is he fighting a snowman in heck?
Well, the snowman doesn't have a snowman's chance in hell.
Oh, these games are so funny.
Yeah.
They don't make games like this anymore.
Not at the level that they used to. Because this, like, you wouldn't get a AAA game by today's standards like this. This was absolutely the AAA standard of the 90s. I'm
surprised nobody's made like an indie studio hasn't made like an Earthworm Jim with their own character.
I mean, there's probably something out there. There's just so many indie games that it's impossible to find them all. But I'm sure somebody's done something weird and goofy like this. Like there's got to be. There's got to be.
Gotta be something. You never know.
Yeah.
Wow, he's got a lot of bullets.
Yep.
How many bullets that guy's got?
Yep.
Damn. This guy knows how to play.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these long plays are from World of Long Plays.
Yeah.
Which is a great place to look at full games.
Yeah.
And he's whoever plays the games over there is very good at what they do.
Yeah, they usually the people who submit to that are kind of the best at it.
Yeah.
Who else is going to put in the time?
Yeah, exactly.
If not the people who have spent like God only knows how much time. That looks like the health from Duke Nukem.
It does.
The atomic health.
It does. All right. That was number 40. We might as well just go to 25 because we've only been here for an hour.
Yeah.
We're making good time.
Yeah.
So let's go to number 39. Number 39 is X-Men Mutant Apocalypse.
Oh, yeah. We played this a bunch together.
Yeah, and never beat it because it's fucking hard.
No. You owned this game, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Yeah, so this game is a side-scrolling beat-em-up where you play as a different character in each stage.
There were a bunch of X-Men games back then. There's two of them on the Genesis that are completely different from this. There's a Game Gear one that my cousin Michael had. That's closer to the Genesis games, but it's not the same game.
I remember playing the really hard one. I can't. Maybe it was an NES game.
There's an X-Men game on the NES and there's a Wolverine game on the NES.
I think the one I'm thinking of is I think it was Spider-Man and X-Men.
Oh yeah, there was
something anxiety or
there was a Spider-Man game based on the animated series, and I remember us playing that.
It must have been NES. Now that I'm thinking of it, because the graphics were bad.
There was an NES Spider-Man as well that was also not great.
Yeah,
but
I'd have to look it up.
Do you remember that Spider-Man game that had the theme song from the cartoon in it?
Oh yeah.
Is that on the list?
Maybe. No, it's not.
No.
That game was very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do remember that one. I'm trying to remember what the hell.
This was almost the lineup from the cartoon at the time, except they have Psylocke in here.
Yeah, I remember. I think my parents bought this for me for Christmas or my birthday, and I
That
remember
that right there is like identical to the opening of Mega Man X2
yeah, it really
on
is.
the hover bike, and then it gets shot.
Yeah, I remember getting this game and playing it and being like, "Oh, this is so cool," and then being like, "Who the fuck is this girl?"
Yeah.
Because she's not in the show.
Psylocke was she was really popular in the comics at the time.
Yeah,
But
like I know who she is now for sure,
Yeah.
but like it was like, why would they make this game while the cartoon is as popular as it is,
Oh, the
and
cartoon
not
is so
include
popular.
like Nightcrawler
Storm
or
Jubilee
Storm
or something. Yeah.
It was like, who is she?
Yeah.
So that was really weird. But the game's really good, very difficult, great music, great visuals.
Mhm.
Like I said, a lot of beat 'em ups on this in this list because that was a very popular genre back then. The biggest thing I remember about this game is how difficult it was, and how cool it was to play Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can find Gambit. Oh, there's Beast.
Yeah, I remember you could like walk on the ceiling with Beast.
Yep.
That's a fucking Mega Man ass door right there.
Was this a Capcom game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's Gambit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just badass, man. You don't get to play Gambit in a whole lot of games.
No, you don't. Like, I'm trying to think of the X-Men games that I've played, and it's like, no, Gambit's...
Most of it is Wolverine, Cyclops.
Yeah.
And...
Storm, Beast.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler sometimes. Like, he's in the arcade game. He's in the X-Men 2 movie game, which is actually a decent game.
Yeah. Gambit needs his own game. He's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Throw cards at your ass.
Yeah.
Blow you up. It's cool. All right. 38.
Have you ever seen those videos of people who can throw playing cards with such force that they stick into like pieces of fruit?
Yep. They had that on Mythbusters. They had a guy doing that on Mythbusters.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think the myth was like, can you kill someone with a playing card?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they brought in like the world's fastest card thrower.
Yeah, and I remember thinking, like, I can throw playing cards pretty good. Like, I can't charge them with explosive energy like Gambit, but, like, I can get some decent distance out of them. But then I see that shit, and I'm like, okay, never mind.
Yeah. By the way, the answer to that question is no, you can't kill someone with a playing card. It's not enough mass. Not enough mass. But you can definitely make them bleed.
Mm-hmm.
Can definitely make them bleed. Oh, look at it. This game had a password system on Super Nintendo. Yikes.
Yeah. And it's also like basically the Mega Man password system. It's just a grid of like different symbols.
I feel like there was somebody we haven't seen played. Oh no, we've seen them all.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, yeah, I definitely never got to Magneto. That's for damn sure. That game is brutal. All right, 38. Joe and Mac 1.
Really? Higher than
Yeah.
Joe and Mac 2?
It's so I played this one a lot more than the second one. So,
Right. You did say that.
So there's that, and then there's also just the nostalgia factor of this is one of the co-op games I played with my dad a lot.
Oh yeah.
I remember that opening scene. Let's see, with the T-Rex. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there it is, right there. You climb over the T-Rex.
You climb over the T-Rex,
and then he eventually starts following you after he wakes up.
There's an NES version of this game that is, it's definitely there.
It's a thing that exists.
It exists, but it's one of those things where I go, why? Like the big part of this game is just how colorful and detailed everything is. Yep,
it's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous. Here comes the T-Rex. Yeah. Oh, and I can hear the sound effects. I can hear the stomps.
Yeah, the weird screeching roar, and then the jaws drop and the eyes pop out of the head.
Yeah. And then he's spitting out fucking corpses.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Changing color as he takes damage, like he's like a Super Metroid boss.
Man, say what you will about that, but I love that shit. I do too. Yeah, when they don't have health bars, and I mean, this one's got a health bar and he changes color.
Yeah, it's like weird little pips there, but
yeah. I love when they change color, man.
Yeah. It's cool
because it just makes you feel like you're accomplishing something.
Yeah,
you know. More so than just a health bar. A health bar is just kind of old hat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even today I see health bars and I'm like, haven't we found a better way of communicating that information?
I love how Joe and Mac are like these little gremlin men, and then the women they're saving are like supermodels.
Yeah, they're Playboy models for sure. Yeah, yeah. All right. This next one, I think we have a lot of nostalgia for. It's not the greatest game of all time by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not the first licensed game, but it's a great one. Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Yeah.
This game scared the shit out of me as a kid, dude.
This what we're seeing right now, that always pissed me off. It's like, get the fuck out of the way. I'm trying to see.
Yeah. Yeah. But this game was hard. This game was huge.
Mm-hmm.
At least it felt huge. You probably beat it in 2 hours now.
You know what else?
What?
No way to resume your progress.
Yeah, no saves and no passwords.
This game has no saves and no passwords, baby. You just got to beat it in one sitting.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do actually wonder how long it would take you to beat this game, but I never beat it because it's really fucking hard.
Yeah, it's a lot to ask to, pay players.
If you see the Triceratops, run like crazy. Yeah, I like how it's the kid telling you that too.
I'd love to see the Triceratops, but I got a fucking giant dialogue box over me.
Wow, I don't think I ever got to that part with the Triceratops.
But of course, here the thing that everybody remembers this game for. You know what I'm talking about.
The first person?
The first person areas. So whenever you go into a building in the game,
you're coming up
the game would go into a first person mode. It wasn't super fancy. It was basically
very slow.
It was very slow. It's kind of like Wolfenstein 3D looking.
But not controlling, that's for sure.
No, it was a little bit sluggish. But for a Super Nintendo game, for us who had like scarcely seen anything. Oh, Kenner, of course, you got to get the ad for the toys in there. Yeah, here we go. We're going into the building.
There is Visitor Center.
Yep.
And it's weird too because you're like wearing goggles.
Yeah.
Like, why are you wearing goggles?
Yeah, I don't know. But man, this was like the coolest shit.
And it was so freaky.
Yeah,
the music that was playing.
Yeah,
was
but
just
you get elevator music in the elevator. Yeah. It's like dun, 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 dun.
And then you open it and there's a fucking raptor scaring you. Holy shit!
And then
you get the spitter. Yeah. And then there was like these just random.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there was these random areas that were dark, and you're like, "How the fuck do I get in there?"
Yeah, you need the night vision goggles from the movie.
You gotta find the night vision. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this was so cool.
Yeah,
and it was scary as hell, man.
Yeah, it super was because they really restrict your field of view because if they didn't, the game would run even slower.
Yeah,
that's the real reason why the window is so tiny. It's so you get a frame rate out of this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, is this the computer screen? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they really went all in on this game.
Yeah, yeah. Except for the fact that it has no save state.
Yeah, well, yeah. That was the thing. That was the thing that they had to cut, I guess. We put in all this time. We forgot to fucking make a password system or pay for a battery-backed RAM chip.
I distinctly remember when the game boots up and you start and it goes, "Welcome to Jurassic Park."
Mm.
And I've always wondered, like, that's not from the movie, so what is it from? But I think what it's from is from that tour guide, the robot tour guide.
Oh,
in the car, the one that speaks to you.
Maybe.
I think at one point when they go through the gates, I think he says, "Welcome to Jurassic Park." I think that's what
maybe they just had like a developer just say it.
Could be, yeah, could be. Oh, look at the babies.
Yeah.
I don't know what those are supposed to be because they don't really attack you much.
Are they like the little things that ambush the guy
from the second one, from the second movie?
No, they're in the first one.
The kid.
They're in the first one. The little I forget what they're called. The little ones that where the guy has like the cattle prod and It comes up
Oh
and it's like, why aren't
yeah.
they running away? Because they don't have a
Oh
reason to be
wait, no,
scared.
that's Jurassic Park 2.
Oh, is that the second one?
Yeah, that's the second one
Okay.
because they attacked the little girl on the beach at the beginning of the movie,
Oh, okay.
and then
I
that
haven't
jackass
seen either one
sparks
of
them.
those movies in a long time.
Let me tell you, man, the first one holds up. It's still one of the best movies of all time.
Last time I watched the first one, I was like, this doesn't hold up.
What?
I
You
don't
are
know, man. I didn't like
crazy.
it.
Oh wow, no way. Yeah, no, that first movie is amazing. The second one is fine. Still terrible acting.
I
And then
remember liking the second one more than the first one, but then I also remember liking the first one, so I don't know if the second one would hold up on a repeat viewing.
it's got some bad acting in it. And then the third and everything beyond that is just garbage.
I never saw the third one. I never saw any of the Jurassic World movies.
Don't even bother. You'll ruin your memories. They're terrible in every way. They just progressively get worse. But yeah, great game. Even if it was flawed. Let's see, what number was this? 37, 36. I wonder how you'll feel about the placement of this one.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Earthbound.
This would definitely go higher for me, but
yeah. So I have a love-hate relationship with this game.
Really?
So I never really played it when I was a kid. You had it, I think.
I did.
And I saw you play it a lot, and it looked very intriguing and beautiful, and I wasn't into RPGs, I don't think, at the time. And
that would definitely be a problem.
Yeah. Now I did go back and play it many years later. And I've tried to play it many times, but man, this game's fucking hard. It's a hard fucking game. And it's also very confusing.
I don't know if it's hard. There are definitely parts of it that are kind of
just getting out of the town for me was difficult.
Really? There are places where the difficulty ramps up and you got to do some grinding, but that's pretty typical of RPGs at the time.
Yeah. And maybe that's just something I didn't think to do, but yeah. But I still enjoyed it. It's a fucking weird ass game.
It's
really
a super weird game, but it's fun.
Yeah. Super fun and one of the best visual games on the Super Nintendo.
It's really cute. I always wondered, like,
I don't know why he's walking back and forth.
Yeah, I don't know either. I always wondered, like, what if they did a remake of this game with the sort of claymation graphics? Because all the yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
What is he doing?
All the art for the game, at least the stuff that's shown off, is all like clay figurines and stuff. I'm sure there's like hand-drawn artwork in, some archive at Nintendo, but all the stuff that's shown off is all these clay figurines. And I always wondered, like, would it be cool to have that actually in the game?
Yeah.
I like Earthbound HD. Also, here's something cool. This game came with the player's guide, which is why the box is so fucking big. That player's guide is crazy. The player's guide is styled like a travel guide. So it's laid out like it's almost laid out like advertisements for locations, but it's the towns that you go to in the game and like guiding you through them as like a travel brochure would. It's really cool. It's one of the neatest like player's guides I've ever read.
Yeah, that's a thing that's kind of gone the way of the dodo.
Mm-hmm.
It's strategy guides, players guides. You can get them all online now.
Yeah,
I think what he was doing was he was grinding. He was waiting for things to respawn.
Probably.
I think that's what he was trying to do.
Also, somebody's remaking the original Earthbound, like the NES one, as
I read about that
as a hack for this.
Yeah.
So basically, Earthbound Origins with Super Nintendo graphics.
Who was the developer of this game? Square?
No, this is a Nintendo title. This is
Nintendo developed Earthbound?
Nintendo co-developed it with a company that was at the time called Ape. They are now Creatures and 1/3 of the owners of the Pokemon copyright.
Wow. I wonder why they never like continued this series.
Well, there is one on the GBA that never came here,
That's
despite.
what I mean, though. It's like they released Earthbound, but then like everything else, they're just like, nah.
So the original NES game they actually did fully localize, and they were ready to release it, but they shelved it at the 11th hour because the Super Nintendo was about to come out, and then they released this instead. And this is a better game, but it's always kind of crazy to me that they just had a finished game sitting there, and that finished version got leaked out on the internet like years
Was that
later.
Earthbound Beginnings?
Yeah,
I think they released it officially.
they did
on something.
They did eventually. It's out there officially on the NES Mini,
Right.
and it's also on the Switch online service. But
right, that's where I remember seeing it recently.
But I mean, it was out there as like a ROM for years before that. Like that's where I first played it.
Look at that weird angle for the.
Yeah. The angle. So this is
makes no sense.
Yeah, this is what's known as oblique projection. Just because I'm a nerd and I know that stuff. Here's the funny thing about this: if you go into Photoshop, you can actually just fuck with a screenshot of this, and it becomes like a like you can just totally change the angle and make it look totally normal from just kind of straightening out the slant that's in it.
Yeah, because everything's just like off.
Yeah, but then you have stuff like these beach umbrellas, which are just drawn kind of straightforward, and those would look weird. But when you get like the first town in the game, you can absolutely just pull that into Photoshop and straighten it, and it looks like any other Super Nintendo game.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, Earthbound 36. Let's go on to 35. This one also made it a little higher on the list than I kind of intended, but just the way that I was making the list, this is how it happened. Super Mario Kart.
Really higher on the list than you meant for it to be.
So again, with the criteria that I was going by, this game now gives me like a headache.
Really?
Yeah, something about the way that the carts turn with the Mode 7 graphics, it just feels wrong.
They do look a little bit slidey, but I mean,
it's not even. It's kind of just weird. Like I think it's just the angle of where the camera is versus.
Maybe it wouldn't be as bad if it was full screen instead of always being half screen like that.
Half screen, yeah. Yeah, because F-Zero I have no problem with, and but that's at a higher angle and it's full screen. Yeah. So, but obviously back in the day I had no problem with it, and we played the absolute shit out of this game.
Oh, did we ever?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's definitely the worst Super Mario Kart game, I think.
Well, yeah, those games are kind of made by their technological capabilities, so it's it's a series that's kind of just only gotten better because what they can do with it has gotten. More and more complex over time.
Yeah, see, watch when she turns, her the track starts to turn kind of slightly before the cart does. It's hard to describe. See, it's just I don't know. That gives me like some sort of like weird motion sickness.
Well, I mean, technically what you're doing here is rotating the screen and she's just staying in the same spot.
Yeah, the world is switching.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know.
Yeah, because it
bugs me now.
That's how Mode 7 works. Is the character is staying in the same fixed location.
It just seems to work a lot better with F-Zero for whatever reason.
Yeah,
I think F-Zero came after though, right?
No, F-Zero came first.
Really?
Maybe it's because F-Zero, the stage is moving so fucking fast, you don't have time to pick up on that. Because F-Zero moves a lot faster than this game.
It does. But yeah, still a great game, still fun.
Good music.
Great, iconic music. Some iconic stages. But yeah, not something I really want to play. Which is why it's kind of surprising that it made it this high on the list. But I went with the mentality of, what would I rather play? Yeah. What would I rather play? What would I play? So that's how it made it this high. But I don't. It still weirds me out that it made it this high to me. It's very strange, but it did. It's a great game. All right, that was 35. So again, we'll go to 25. So we got 9 or 10 more here. Next one, 34. Adventures of Batman and Robin.
Yeah, based on the cartoon.
Look at that. Look at the visuals, man.
Mm-hmm.
So good. The animation, so fantastic. Look how fast and fluid it is. Again, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
But it's more of a platformer beat 'em up because there's a lot of platforming in it as well.
Yeah.
And there's some gadgets you can use, and I can't remember. Is it co-op? I don't think it is.
I don't think so.
No, I think you just at certain times in the game you play as Batman, and certain times in the game you play as Robin.
Yeah, I haven't played this one in a long time.
Yeah, I think I may have. He just walked off.
He just walks off, yeah.
He's just like, peace!
I do like how they've got the font from the cartoon there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No green peace. Get it?
Mm-hmm. Look at that fucking Bruce Timm artwork.
Yeah, yeah. What the hell is that? That is something gross.
Looks like a worm.
Yeah. This is another game that I just never beat. Very difficult. Look how good that animation looks, man.
Mm-hmm.
For a Super Nintendo game, especially.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of the show.
Very perfect. Lots of loading screens, though.
Yeah.
But so good. It's a shame that there's not more to say about the beat 'em ups because they're relatively simple.
I mean, you played one, you played most of them, really.
Yeah.
But it's
really
fun
all
one.
that changed. Yeah, it's a fun one. It's a great one. Again, very difficult though, but fantastic. Let me see if I can find Robin. I don't think I ever got to a. Oh yeah, I didn't even know there were stages like this. That's funny.
This looks like fucking Spy Hunter.
I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah, it looks very much like Spy Hunter. Yeah, I want to see if I can find Robin. Maybe he's not in this game. Oh, Scarecrow! Look at that. You're fighting on like a fucking.
Yep.
I don't even know if you consider that a plane.
I think it's supposed to be. My guess is that it would be a crop duster because he's got the fear toxin. So it'd be like a crop duster that he's using to spray it over Gotham or something.
Yeah,
that's just my assumption.
Look at that wall jump.
Yeah.
What is that? It's like a map.
Huh.
What that is?
Yeah, I don't remember. Like I said, I haven't played this game since the 90s.
He's actually like traversing this like. See?
Oh.
That's crazy. What is he doing? Okay. Same thought going through both of our heads.
We don't. Nothing needs to be said there.
No, that is not appropriate. Yeah, I guess you don't play as Robin, which is confusing.
So shouldn't it just be the Adventures of Batman then?
Batman, yeah. Unless you get to pick whether you play as Batman. Maybe that's it. Or maybe it is co-op, and I'm just stupid.
Oh, there's Man Bat.
Good old Man Bat.
Yeah, with the sprite scaling there. He'll be a background object there instead of sprite, technically, but that's just how the Super Nintendo works.
That looks like a fun
you can
battle.
Punch him while he's still part of the background.
That's clever. When he comes, yeah, boom.
Yeah.
Boom. No life bar, I noticed, for the boss.
Nope.
It's just one of those things where you gotta hope for the best. All right, what is that? 34? 33 is a big one. You're gonna love it. Get ready for the nostalgia.
All right, here we go.
Mario Paint.
Oh, yeah.
If it'll load.
So this is one of those ones that I don't know if I'd put this on a list because I technically don't consider this a game. I mean,
it's kind of a mini game collection.
Well, it's not even a mini game collection. It's a tool. It's a paint program on your Super Nintendo, which is awesome, by the way.
Well, it's more than just a paint program, though.
Well, yeah, it's got
this game.
Yeah, but the fly swatting thing is.
It's also got this like grid pixel art creator, which I don't know why it's not loading fast.
Yeah, I don't know. The stamp editor. Yeah,
stamp editor, and then it's got a music editor.
It's got a music editor, and it's got an animation tool. It's a very limited animation tool, but it's there.
I think this is it right
now. Yeah. I can tell from that thumbnail.
I don't know why it's taking so long to load these all of a sudden. It's weird.
Yeah, so you get more frames of animation if you use a smaller image. And this is a really tiny one.
Let's see if I can fast forward to when he actually animates it.
Apparently, the creators of Homestar Runner got their start animating in Mario Paint.
Oh, wow.
That was one of their first experiences with digital animation.
Look at that. Look how
Yep.
amazing that's, oh, I don't even know what to say about that. So,
Yeah, but this
look at the coloring.
Yeah,
Look
this
at
game came with a fucking mouse.
Mm-hmm. A bad mouse, but it was a mouse.
I mean, it was shit, but like it would be better. As someone who has played a hacked version of this game that supports the controller, I can tell you it's way fucking better than using the controller to do it, as bad as that mouse is.
100%.
Yeah, this was back when mice had balls instead of like an optical tracker, so it would get gunked up really easily with all the crap it would pick up, and
this is so satisfying. Watch.
Yeah.
Like, I love that.
Yeah,
Now it
and
has to load the color.
Yeah, the sound effects as you're like going through the colors, it's like it's like going through the musical scale.
So good.
All the different ways to erase, like the rocket that blasts off and wipes it as it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they made a paint program that was like super fun. You know what this was? This was like Kid Pix before Kid Pix. You remember Kid Pix?
Mm-hmm.
Kid Pix was like the DOS equivalent of this. It was a paint program that was like not tremendously advanced, but it made everything fun. Like everything was done with a flourish. And so it was like, oh, you pick a color, it makes a funny sound effect. You start painting, it makes like a splash sound effect of you like dropping the paint bucket to, just stuff like that.
I spent countless hours dicking around with the paint, dicking around with the music, playing the fly swatter game.
Yep.
There's just a lot of fun just to tool around with it. But yeah, I understand what you mean by it's not really a video game.
Yeah.
But I couldn't not put it on the list just because of how much time I spent with it.
It's absolutely worth acknowledging because, like, whether it technically counts as a game or not, it's fucking great.
Yeah,
it's fucking great.
And why they haven't taken advantage of the Switch 2's mouse capabilities and have
I gotta tell you,
Mario Paint? Don't know.
It baffled me. It baffled me that there was no Mario Paint for the Wii U. I was sure.
Yeah.
I was sure. Yeah, there was.
They've had 2 shots now to really make a great one. There
was on the N64 in Japan with the 64DD, which did come out, but very late and in very limited release. There was Mario Artist, which was a series of games that had Mario Artist Paint Studio, which was basically this. There was Mario Artist Polygon Studio, where you could do 3D modeling to an extent. And there was one more, and I forget if it was like a music one or if it was an animation one. They did plan on releasing more, and you could import the data from the other titles, so you could bring pictures that you'd made in the Paint Studio to the 3D modeling program and use them as textures. Like, it was wild, but it was for the fucking 64DD, which never came out here. Like, and that was it. That's the last time they did Mario Paint.
Yeah. And like I said, now they have Switch 2, which has a built-in mouse. Yeah. And where's Mario Paint? It's weird, man.
Although, I will say Mario Maker does have some references to Mario Paint in some of the sound effects and stuff.
Yeah.
And little bits of the interface are like, hey, wait a minute. That reminds me of Mario Paint.
Yeah. Maybe instead of making Welcome Tour, make Mario Paint.
Is that a fucking Shelter right there?
Yeah, it totally is.
That's Shelter.
Yep.
100%.
It's a precursor.
Yeah.
All right, what number was this? 33. All right, 32 is a hidden gem that I feel like most people should play.
Ooh,
I think I've mentioned on the show before.
I like those.
Yeah. Goof Troop.
Yes, you have. Yeah. I've
mentioned this a few times on the show, I feel like, but it was a co-op and or first person or single player, of course. Top-down view, as you can see here.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of action-adventure puzzle game combination. So, yeah, you worked your way through these levels, and they all had a way to move through to the next, whether that be eliminate all the enemies or move certain things. That
is the boss key from Zelda.
Yeah, it totally is. I think this was a Capcom game, too.
Probably.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, this, you know what this looks like right now? This looks like fucking, did you ever
I
play
think he's trying to get those guys to come so he can
yeah,
kick them.
yeah. Did you ever
Yeah.
play,
Boom.
The Adventures of Lolo on the NES?
I think so.
Yeah.
It rings a bell.
It's a puzzle game that's a lot like this, where you top down, you move around, you like clear paths, get a key. You can defeat enemies only with certain objects that you like throw at them or push at them or whatever. This looks very, very Lolo-esque.
Along those lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this game had amazing music again, and it was so clever. Very underrated. Again, it's one of those games where it's like, really, Goof Troop? But you play it, and it's a lot more fun than you think it is, especially in co-op. Very great co-op game. Obviously, these long plays are all single player, but
Yeah.
if you play co-op, you play as Goofy's son,
Max.
whatever his name was, Max. There you go.
Yeah, we've been showing my niece Goof Troop.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Not the second movie, but the first movie's good. It's what?
Oh,
Very
yeah.
goofy movie, and then an extremely goofy movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, extremely.
I never
terrible.
saw the second one.
Don't. It's not worth your time. All right, that's 32. 31 is a kind of another sleeper, another one that is sort of a hidden gem. I almost didn't put it on the list because I forgot about it. Because it doesn't seem to be on anyone's top 100 list that I could find. I found it during my like hunting for like lesser known games, on like obscure stuff, and man, I played the shit out of I didn't play the shit out of the whole game of this game, but a very specific mode in the game.
All right, let's see
that was very addicting. Street Racer. So this was another Mode 7 game.
Yeah.
Now the main part of the game. So I think it was an anime. I could be wrong. I think it was based on an anime.
Well, the logo looked like Speed Racer.
Oh, what did I say?
No, well, this is called Street Racer.
Okay. Yeah.
But it looks like the logo looked a lot like the Speed Racer logo for the 90s cartoon.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, it's super fun. Now I never actually gave two shits about the racing. I don't know whether they're going to show the mode in this long.
This looks Mario Kart as fuck with the coins really on the ground and stuff. Is there like a battle mode in this or something?
Yeah. So the Rumble mode.
Yeah, that's totally the Speed Racer logo, but just it says Street Racer. Okay.
Let's see if we can get this Rumble mode. So the Rumble mode is basically you're just all these people in a like a square arena, and you have to bump each other off the arena. So it's kind of like Road Rash, where you've got the ability to attack left and right and shove people and stuff. And the border of the square arena is like is made up of squares, and every time someone bumps into them, you can see them there.
Yeah,
they start to shrink. Off. Yeah, it starts to shrink, and then eventually they're gone, and you basically have to knock everybody off of the platform, and the last man standing basically wins. And I played the shit out of this mode. I loved this mode. I don't think I ever owned this game. It was just a constant rental where I was just like, yeah, I want to play me some Street Racer. The only thing about it today that keeps it lower on the list is the fact that it kind of gives me the same motion sickness issue as Mario Kart does. Not quite as bad, but especially on this map or on this game mode, you're doing a lot of turning.
Yeah,
because it's a pretty small arena.
Yeah.
But it's hella fun. I love any game.
This looks like the fucking battle box from BattleBots.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, see, all the characters have like different attacks and different stats and stuff like that. You can see his wheels like stretch out to like punt people.
Yeah.
Whoa, he's going like super fast backwards.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best idea. Buddy. But yeah, love this game. Oh, he's gone. Peace out. Rumbled. Yeah. Oh yeah, when you get down to 1-on-1, it gets tense. Oh wow, he got him off. Look at that. Oh yeah, there was a soccer mode too. I completely forgot about soccer mode. Oh, I hate that. Gives me such strong motion sickness because of that background.
Yeah, the background's not rotating at the same speed as
No,
the course, so I can see why that would be disorienting.
that's giving me some bad. Yeah,
Like I'm looking at that and I'm expecting it to go, and it's not making me sick, but it's annoying me. It's making me
yeah,
like, why isn't it moving?
yeah. Why does it doesn't do it on this one?
Well, you got like the stage or
The top,
like the
yeah,
lighting at the top that moves, and
much more.
the background does move faster. That's weird. Why would they do
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I don't know. It
Yeah,
does bug me because of the top. It's kind of like obscuring it.
yeah,
But in that mode, it's like, oh my god,
yeah. The
it's
lights
a lot
running along
worse.
there aren't as prominent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
stop staring at that.
yeah.
But yeah,
I can definitely see that being a source of
motion sickness.
consternation.
Yeah, but super fun game. Really enjoyed that game, and not very many people know about it. So it's fun. All right, we're
The character
into.
animation is really smooth. They got a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
frames for turning and stuff, and so it
yeah,
looks really really smooth.
yeah. No.
Racing
I
around a melted command key from an Apple keyboard. It looks like.
let me look up some information on this. So this was published by Ubisoft. Didn't
Oh,
know that. Developed by Vivid Image. It was released for Super Nintendo in 1994. Sega Mega Drive in 95. PlayStation, Sega Saturn, and Game Boy in 96. Windows and Amiga in 97.
wow! An Amiga release in 1997. Somebody's holding on to a lost cause.
Yeah. It was marketed
Please,
as a cross
please don't
between
kill
Mario
me,
Kart.
Amiga fanboys.
I don't think there's many of those out there. Marketed as a cross between Mario Kart and Street Fighter.
Okay. Well,
I don't see the Street Fighter.
I definitely
part.
see the first part.
Maybe some visual
I mean,
Street Fighter.
technically, you are fighting on something that could be defined as a street. So
It says it combined racing with comedy and beat 'em up influenced violence. I mean, you are like hitting people with bats in some of the characters, I guess.
yeah, that sounds like a description for Cell Damage. You remember Cell Damage?
Oh yeah,
on the
Damage,
GameCube.
Man. Yeah. Not going to be on my list though. Not going to be on my list. All right, that was 31. Only got a few left here. So let's go with number 30, one that's near and dear to both of our hearts.
Ooh,
Because it was a first ever type game, like a genre first. I guess you might say, and that is not this Harvest Moon.
Oh, I love this game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know.
I love this game.
Yeah, this was basically, I think, the first ever like farm simulator game. Farm.
On the Super Nintendo for sure. I think there was a Sim Farm on PC, but that I believe is more like Sim City in that you're just dragging a cursor around and doing stuff. Here you're actually playing a little dude running around.
Yeah, like a life simulator.
Yeah, and doing
life
shit.
Farm simulator. Yeah.
For anyone who's played Stardew Valley, this is where it comes from.
This is the start, man. This is the father of that genre, man.
Yeah. This
really
game,
cool.
by the way, has an absolutely atrocious English translation.
Oh, really?
There are so many like weird little fuck ups. Like just everywhere in the game. And that's not exclusive. That's not exclusive to this title. For some reason, a lot of games in this series had really weird English translations. There in the Game Boy Advance game, there's a line of dialogue that they missed and is still in Japanese. and here's where it gets really crazy. There's a line of dialogue in one spot that is in German in the North American version, not in the European version, in the North American version.
I don't even know how that happens.
I have no idea how that came to pass.
Maybe their translator was German, so he started it in German.
I don't think their translator was English.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, but no, this game was great. It's not my favorite Harvest Moon game.
No, I like Friends of Mineral Town on the GBA. That's my favorite.
Never played that one. But yeah, mine will probably come up in another list.
Yeah. They made a bunch of these. There's one on the N64. There's two of them on the GameCube. There's one on the PS1, which is also the same as the GBA game. There's two on the PS2.
And then there's all the Story of Seasons games.
Yep. Yeah, which is the same franchise, even though it's a different name, because the North American publisher for this, who misspelled their own name on the title screen of the N64 game, they decided to start. They own the trademark to the name, so they decided to just make them themselves. So there's still a franchise called Harvest Moon, but it is not the same franchise from the original Japanese developer. That is now branded as Story of Seasons. So enjoy that.
Yeah, the confusion is real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful little game with beautiful art style.
Mm-hmm.
I love his hat.
Oh yeah,
little farmer sideways hat. Cap thing.
Yeah,
it's cute.
Oh, there were a ton of these on the Game Boy as well. I think there's 3 of them on the Game Boy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're popular. It's a popular genre.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I still think Stardew Valley kind of eclipsed them all.
I don't want to call this PTSD, but this is so many hours of my life.
Fake farming.
Yeah. Well, but specifically doing it at night because the clock stops here and you could just play forever at night. It doesn't wind over to day. They changed that in later games, but it was do all of your socializing during the day and then do all your farming at night. Do all your farming at night.
Wow. Yeah. That doesn't happen anymore. Now you collapse from exhaustion if you stay up too late.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, you could go to. There's a tavern in the game, and you could drink there, and it would replenish some of your energy. And the tavern's open all night. So
What's he drinking at the tavern?
Well,
he's a kid.
No, he's not a kid. He's an adult. It's just.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's just anime style. In the North American version, it's juice, but based on the reaction when he takes a drink of it, it's like, no, that's if that's juice, then there's some vodka in there.
Yeah,
you don't react.
It's gin and juice.
Yeah, it's gin and juice, exactly.
That's funny.
I can hear the fucking sound effect of hitting the stump.
Those tree stumps look very reminiscent of the Zelda ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 29 is next, and this one is very important in my gaming history. This was the first ever game I remember playing. This next game.
Ever?
Ever.
Wow.
My earliest memory that I can think of picking up a video game for the first time.
Oh,
this is the game. I think I've mentioned it on the show before.
Okay.
Final Fight.
Oh yeah, and here we have kind of maybe not the granddaddy of beat 'em ups. That'd be like Renegade in the arcade, but this is kind of the prototype for all the Super Nintendo beat 'em ups.
Yeah. I just have mega nostalgia for this game for that reason. I specifically remember playing this game at my grandma's house on the Super Nintendo.
I like how that time counter is absolutely not measured in seconds.
Yeah, it's frozen. Oh, 1 second went by.
That was like 10 seconds.
Yeah. It's still going. There we go. Yeah, so it's like 570 seconds left, basically. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here on the show and say that it's the best beat 'em up of all time or anywhere close to it. It's fun. but it's this high simply because of the nostalgia factor that I get from it. I can feel, sense, and see, in every sense of the word, me playing this on the Super Nintendo in my grandma's basement, living room, or rec room, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Playing this game and everything around me and like everything. Just I don't want to. I wouldn't say that this is the game that
it's
got
like
me into
gaming. It's panoramic memory. You could, it's
360 degree view.
You remember everything that was around you.
Yep. I'm not. I don't think this is what convinced me that video games were my thing. But it's the first game I ever played, and it was fun.
Yeah, it's a hell of an opener.
Yeah. So that's 29. We're gonna start getting into some goodness, some real goodness at this point in the list. But we only have like 3 left for this episode.
Yeah, just a few more.
28 is SimCity.
SimCity, yeah. So
Another first.
This is kind of a bespoke version of SimCity. It's very specific to the Super Nintendo. It's not completely unlike the PC version, which I have played. But it is so much of this is custom to the Super Nintendo, like all this music. Most of these graphics are unique to the Super Nintendo. This was originally going to be an NES game, by the way. They couldn't make it work. Right? Yeah, they just couldn't get it working right. But there are leaked versions of the music from the NES version, and some of those tracks were reused and just recomposed for the Super Nintendo.
Gotcha.
But some of them never left the unreleased NES version. But yeah, man, this game's great. Even if it's
not perfect.
It runs weird sometimes. The Super Nintendo,
it runs weird, and it's got some just brokenness in some ways to it.
Yeah.
It's definitely the blueprint of what a city builder type game would be. It was the foundation for it.
Yeah.
But so fun, so many good memories playing this game, and I sucked at it real bad. I love city builders to this day. Just love them.
You want to know what a jank ass version of SimCity looks like? SimCity 2000 on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I remember. Isn't there the one where one of the disasters is Bowser comes along?
Bowser's in this version as well.
Oh, he's in this one too.
Yeah. But SimCity 2000 is like way too demanding for the Super Nintendo. It runs slow.
Gotcha. Yeah. You know what was funny about this version, and this whoever is playing it in this clearly doesn't know that this is the case, but you only need like a few train tracks. You don't even need to connect them.
Yeah.
they don't the connecting of them and all that is literally just a visual. You can put down like one train track per like I don't even know, like per like 10 squares basically.
Yeah.
And it counts it as
Nintendo Power published I don't want to call it an expose, but they basically broke the game wide open and kind of revealed sort of the technical secrets of the game. Like, you don't need to build roads. Train tracks will satisfy their need for transportation, and train tracks don't pollute, whereas roads do. So you don't actually ever need roads. The game will bug you about it. It will say more roads required, but that's
not really.
It's total red herring, man. You don't. And also the most efficient way to build in this game is 3x3 blocks.
Yeah, the squares.
Because when and you can see it here, the residential and commercial buildings that are adjacent can link together and form a larger building.
Yep.
And I believe in the case of residential buildings, those actually have more than double the capacity. It's like 25% more than just 2 of them or something. Like it's more basically. Yeah. And that's
I usually did 3x3. He's doing like 2.
Yeah. I'm not sure
rows of 2.
why they're doing it that way, but the 3x3 Or what you would do is
It's working for him, though.
in the middle, you'd put like parks, or you'd put like a police station. You also only need one fire department in the game. You don't actually need like a ton of them. You do need police stations because those just drop the crime in the area surrounding them. I'm gonna not make any political commentary right now because there's so much I could make, and we could get off on a wild tangent. But yeah police stations, parks, there's the statue you get, there's the zoo, the mayor's house, like just whatever those the rewards are that really increase the citizen happiness in that area. It's just the way to do it, man. This game, this is a really easy version of SimCity to just kind of break and dominate.
Yeah, it's definitely not the town builder that I would play today.
No.
But if I only had the Super Nintendo and I had this list of games, it would definitely be on.
This is great. This is great.
Yep. Yeah. All right, 2 left. This next one is very near and dear to yours and mine.
Oh, okay.
Peacekeepers.
Oh yeah. So this
another beat 'em up.
Another beat 'em up. Another beat 'em up. Trevor and I played the fuck out of this game when we were kids. I cannot, like, I'm struggling to like put a number to how many hours we might have put into this game. It's a
Hundreds.
lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
We played this game a lot.
Yeah, I don't know why that this specific beat 'em up
resonated with us so much.
Yeah.
It was good, man. I think maybe it was the branching paths that we liked.
Yeah, it could be the branching paths, and it was very smooth playing.
Yeah, Final Fight is like the same thing every time, but this game has branching paths. There are new characters that can join you depending on the paths you take.
And they all have a different special attack.
They have a different special, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that sucked about the game is there's no music.
No, there's no music,
which is really weird.
There's like a theme, like a 10-second theme at a loop at the beginning of each stage, and then it just fades to nothing. Ambient noise for the stages, which is very
interesting
strange.
Decision on their part.
Yeah, I'm not really
certainly saved on the budget, I'm sure.
I guess, yeah.
That didn't have to get much of a music to conductor or artist or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, we are seeing one of the inherent problems of beat 'em ups here, which is you knock a guy down and then you have to wait for them to get back up. What was with the pirate ship in this game? I never understood that. Like,
couldn't tell you.
It's a modern game, but then suddenly you're on a pirate ship and guys have got cutlasses.
Yeah,
it's very strange.
I don't think we ever beat this game, did we?
I have beaten it.
Okay.
But I don't remember if we beat it together.
It's a long beat 'em up.
It is pretty long, yeah. But I have beaten it at least on my own.
Yeah, I definitely don't remember fighting ninjas like that. That's funny.
I mean, I've beaten it on an emulator with save states, so I didn't have to do it all in one sitting.
Good idea. Yeah, good idea.
It's just one of the reasons why I really like emulation.
Oh no, I do remember that level. So I must have got this far. Yeah. Weird. But yeah, super fun game.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite character because he his attack was like an electrical storm. Basically, he was like
Yep.
Yeah, it was cool.
You could also, this is a neat thing, you could fuck with the color palettes for the characters. It was a weird feature that they had. I don't know why they did it, but if you wanted to change the color of a character's clothes or whatever, you could do that.
Yeah. Early character customization.
Mm-hmm.
All right, only one more. And this one is also, I would say, near and dear to us. Maybe me more than you. I don't know. I guess I'll have to find out here. Lemmings.
Oh, dude, I fucking love Lemmings.
So good.
Yeah.
It's a genre that really doesn't exist anymore.
No, and I've said this before, but it's always really weird to me that there was never like a mobile Lemmings.
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
It seems like the kind of thing that, would be kind of a hit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect for it.
Although,
like I said, they did make Humanity.
Yeah.
So that was
But this,
kind of a Lemmings like.
this Super Nintendo version runs fucking slow, and you can see
Yeah.
that when all the lemmings are on the screen. Like,
Which is kind of okay with me because it
yeah,
gives you more time to
yeah.
think about what you're doing.
Yeah, but man, this version of the game chugs. But it's fun. It's actually like
very hard.
It's incredibly hard, but it's very close to the DOS version and the Amiga
Where's that
version.
guy going?
That dude's he's going on an adventure, man.
He's going on an adventure. Oh, look at this! Wow. Oh, you better be building quicker. Oh, that's not going to be high enough.
Well, here's what I want to know: is his head gonna hit? No, it didn't. This game.
Oh, he might make it.
This
actually.
game demanded fucking pixel perfect accuracy.
I think he got it. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
That's an expert player right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
I love seeing the numbers go down in increments greater than 1, because it means you got lemmings standing, like, sitting on top of one another, because they don't collide with each other.
It's very difficult to get a 100%. Some of the levels I don't think it's possible at all.
Some levels it's not possible, because if you ever need a blocker, you can't turn a blocker back into a normal lemming, so you have to kill them. And
there's some of them that blow up to like break through like a like a floor to get further too. No, don't go that way.
You're gonna oh no, they have bashers, so they can get through there, but
okay. Wow. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the top 50 Super Nintendo games from TJ Leo.
By the way, just we've mentioned this before. Fucking Rockstar made Lemmings before they made GTA. This was their first big hit. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful game. This was 50 through 26. So I guess on the next episode we'll do 25 through 1.
Whenever that is.
Sooner rather than later, hopefully. Get her done. But this was fun. Nice trip back through memory lane. Are there any curiosities that you think should have been on the list by now, or anything where you're like, that didn't show up yet? Anything crossing your mind?
No. I don't think I'll have any of that until I see the whole 50.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I'm trying to avoid spoilers.
Yeah.
All right. If you want to follow me on the socials, I'm at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
I'm at Ninjas on BlueSky.
If you want to email us, you could do so at co.op.podcasts@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join the Co-op Club Discord community server where myself, Sim31, and so many others are talking about games, talking about wrestling, talking about world events. And that's all the time we have for this extra. So until next time, which will be later this week for our normal Press Pause, a gaming podcast. Dante says hi.
Yes.
Get back to gaming.